fucking nuke in the damn boxcar!
Uh-oh. Now that the derailment has been canceled in Lawrenceville, it's going to derail at Miller's Bend and Lumber in Cold Creek.
Guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but we are receiving another EAS alert transmission on the television again, and it's not the same as before.
Let's listen to the emergency alert transmission on the television and see what's going on again.
Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency. At 11:35 a.m., it has been confirmed that there is a nuclear bomb on the runaway train. Westlow 642 has now been classified as the atomic train. Take a hand-cranked radio and tune to your local emergency alert station. If the train derails, the bomb may not immediately detonate. However, with current conditions, if a detonation were to occur, wind could spread the nuclear fallout east northeast along the Kansas and Nebraska border in the event of detonation. Cover your eyes immediately once the bright flash from the blast initiates. Looking at the blast could result in temporary or even permanent damage to your eyes. While you still can, seek a fallout shelter, a basement, or evacuate while you still have time. Communication and anything with a computer inside, including vehicles, will most likely be knocked out by electromagnetic pulse, or EMP, which will most likely disable anything with a computer, causing it to not activate.
Oh God. Now this is going to be a huge danger for Colorado to the Kansas and Nebraska border.
I know, right, Andrea? We're fucked in Colorado now.
All right, everyone. Let's go to the fallout bunker, and let's wait for emergency updates on radio.
Right on, Maggie.
Okay.
We're on it.
Wait, who's knocking at the door again? Let me just check and see.
Hey, Maggie, can I come in? Because what I just saw outside, there's a lot of rioting and looting because of West Rail 642 is going to derail at Cold Creek.
Yes, you can come in, Rayna.
Creek, Colorado. There are reports of explosions shortly after impact. Residents in Denver, Boulder, and the Davenport Maggside area can either attempt to evacuate one east or seek an underground shelter.
I wonder what's the worst thing that could happen?
Holy shit! I felt that!
What the hell is happening? Did the bomb detonated?
I'm afraid to say this, but yes, it actually detonated, Libby.
Holy fuck! Look at that!
We have just received a word from the Federal Communications Commission to attempt to establish radio communication with Denver and to relay emergency alert coverage for the
It seems that the transmission to Denver has failed from the Utah Emergency Management.
This is a message from the Utah Division of Emergency Management in a joint effort with the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, attempting to transmit to Colorado, and is also covered in the state of Utah. A nuclear explosion from the West Rail 642 derailment site has occurred near Denver, Colorado. It is too late to evacuate. You must find shelter in this situation. In the next hour or so, nuclear fallout is expected to rain down over the area. The following devices spoken can be used when an electromagnetic pulse strikes. Anything mechanical with no computer of any sort, older vehicles, and some radio stations from Cheyenne and surrounding the Denver area will attempt to establish radio communication with Denver. We expect that the President of the United States will be declaring a national emergency for Denver and surrounding areas. Communication for state alerts for Colorado will come from the Utah Division of Emergency Management. This concludes this message from the Utah Division of Emergency Management in a joint effort with the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KDHC. We will continue to serve the Cheyenne area. If you are not in this local area, you should choose the stations providing news and information for your local area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area. We interrupt our programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is KDHC. This station will continue furnishing news, official information, and instructions for the Cheyenne area. If you are not in this local area, you should choose the stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area.
This is the National Information Center. Please stand by for further information. This is the National Information Center. Please stand by for further information. This is the National Information Center. Please stand by for further information.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, we now know that the whole runaway train incident in Denver was indeed a terrorist act on the United States. About an hour and 15 minutes ago, we have determined that the son of the owner, Henry Bradshaw, and the people behind Bradshaw Disposal Systems have committed an act of terrorism upon the homeland. It is very likely that no other incident of a nuclear attack will not happen again. At this time, we urge everyone across the United States to pray for the citizens of Denver as they face something that has never been seen in reality, a nuclear terrorism attack by train. For the neighbors of Colorado, especially Kansas and Nebraska, we ask that you open your hearts and your homes to Denver refugees. I can assure you that Henry Bradshaw and the people responsible will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We as Americans will continue to pray for the people of Denver. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.
FM, 1150 AM KDHD. That was the President of the United States speaking on the ongoing situation that has affected our neighbors to the south. We will continue to double hand between Cheyenne and our neighbors in...
Operations under the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations may now resume.
Phew! Now that we are here at the FEMA Refugee Center at Eminence, Kansas, after that huge, massive devastation in Colorado, we are finally free from the nuclear blast from that runaway train.
Yeah, I agree with you two.
Well, now that Henry Bradshaw is now in federal prison, we are finally free from this hellhole. And also, no more nuclear attacks ever again.
Wait, where is Scratch?
Guys, can somebody come and help me, please? Ouch.
Maggie looked toward the western sky. Something's wrong, she wondered why. Her friends all gathered near, standing strong instead of fear. The whistle fades into the breeze. Peace returns among the trees. Every ending starts anew for West Rail 642.